Symbiotic relationships also stretch across environments. For example, most people would never consider that trees and other plants play a vital role in the life of dolphins. Vegetation also keeps you and me alive because plants produce oxygen, and dolphins, like humans, are air breathers. This means that for as long as there have been dolphins, there must have also been plants. Traditional evolutionary teaching claims that dolphins evolved from some kind of cow or other land-based mammal. But is this really possible? Or is this scientific theory really closer to science fiction? To discover the truth, let us consider some of the changes that will be needed for this evolution to take place. As you can see, the dolphin breathes through a blowhole situated on the top of its head. A blowhole does not connect to the throat as with mammals who breathe through their nostrils, which enables dolphins to eat while submerged without swallowing water. Any mammal trying to evolve nostrils into blowholes would drown, and the evolution is over. If you ever had water go up your nose while swimming, you can understand the problem. The ability to breathe must work properly immediately, or you die. If an animal's nostrils were still evolving, then water would enter the lungs and the animal would drown. Or, if their blowhole was not fully evolved, it would also drown. The deepest recorded dive of a dolphin is 547 meters, which is about 1,800 feet. The weight of water pressure at this depth is more than 820 pounds per square inch. Imagine the problems facing any land mammal attempting such a dive. They would also not be able to see properly, be unable to breed, sleep, eat, hear, or swim efficiently. All of these functions have to be specially designed for life to survive in the oceans. And most of these features evolving gradually would kill the animal. In light of this, it seems incredible that such ideas are still taught and believed in our educational institutions. Dolphins are powerful swimmers and can easily reach speeds of over 30 miles per hour. This is achieved by a strong muscular system built upon a lightweight skeleton. They also shed their outer layer of skin cells, which contain small droplets of oil up to 12 times a day. This suggests that their incredibly smooth skin is lubricated, creating a drag-free surface. Any mammal losing its fur whilst trying to evolve into a dolphin, which has no hair, has a serious problem. He would die of the cold before his body could develop the unique body heating system dolphins use called thermoregulation. Dolphin calves are born tail first because as air breathers, the head has to appear last so the baby does not have to wait to draw its first breath. If it were born head first, they could drown before their entire body has emerged. Any one of these so-called adaptations taking place gradually is enough to kill off any species. And all of them happening together is simply a statistical impossibility in terms of the survivability of the animal. Add to this that any change in design requires intelligence and energy. The graceful and mysterious manta ray almost appears to be flying underwater. Eels move rather like a snake, winding from side to side, while octopi jet themselves forward by forcing water through a siphon and using their 8 legs for additional propulsion. Shrimps, lobsters, and crayfish all use their legs to walk on the ocean floor and across rocks and corals, but also employ an incredibly strong fan-shaped tail to provide sudden thrust if they need to move quickly. Their tails can produce a short burst of speed of up to 90 miles per hour in some species, enabling them to escape from danger. The variety in the way things are designed to move suggests a common ancestor is complete nonsense. This list of examples is by no means exhaustive, and there are many more examples that could be given. So the question evolutionists need to answer is, how did some common ancestor evolve into such a variety of creatures? And why are there no fossils that show these changes have taken place? Evolutionists vainly try to separate science from worldviews or philosophy, but this is both unnecessary and dishonest. With every new scientific discovery, the theory that chemicals could evolve into living organisms is further called into question. And it's not because the facts are difficult to interpret. An evolutionary biology professor at Kansas State University stated, "Even if all the data points to an intelligent designer, such an idea is excluded from science because it is not naturalistic." Throughout history, some of the most accomplished and brilliant scientists recognized that the processes they witnessed in nature did not contradict their faith, and that true science agreed with the Bible. Indeed, many of them were aided in their research by building their scientific foundations upon biblical truths. Amongst others, these have included Sir Isaac Newton, Thomas Edison, Michael Faraday, James Maxwell, and Lord Kelvin. Lord Kelvin, who formulated the first two laws of thermodynamics, said, "Overwhelmingly strong proofs of intelligent design lie around us. The atheistic idea is so nonsensical that I cannot put it into words." James Maxwell, who discovered electromagnetic field equations, said the following, "No theory of evolution can be formed to account for the similarity of molecules, for evolution necessarily implies continuous change. The exact equality of each molecule to all others of the same kind gives it the essential character of a manufactured article." Sir Isaac Newton, who discovered the laws of motion and gravity, said, "Atheism is so senseless. When I look at the solar system, I see the Earth at the right distance from the Sun to receive the proper amount of heat and light. This did not happen by chance." Words of wisdom from such scholarly men as these could be multiplied again and again. So consider these things carefully, and join us again for another part of Life's Story.